Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to The Last Podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time finding us, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. Today, I have a question. What is the one thing that you couldn't live without in this stage in your life? I want you to think about that before you even answer it. And I'm going to shoot some ideas off to you. I just want to see what other people are thinking. But if you would like to answer that and let me know what it is, you can do that, and you can hit me up at the last podcast at 443@gmail.com and let me know what is the one thing that you cannot live without in this stage of your life. Now, could it possibly be love? The emotional bond and support from loved ones provide us comfort, connection, and a purpose in life. And I'm going to say sometimes. Or would you choose health, physical well-being? It's essential for functioning and enjoying life, isn't it? Well, without the health, daily activities and happiness, I think would probably be very challenging. Now, knowing that I've been sick before, so I can imagine trying to do anything with asthma, it's like not going to happen. It's going to make it very difficult. So I can understand health. Health is positive. That's powerful. What about this? What about a purpose, a sense of direction, goals that keep people motivated and helps them find a meaning in life? Now that's powerful too, because there are so many people that wander aimlessly day by day with no purpose, with no reason for life. So what about friends and family, right? That's a human connection, and emotional support and a sense of belonging contribute significantly to mental and emotional well-being. But I'm going to hit you with a powerful one as well. What about water? A basic necessity for survival. Hydration is fundamental to the bodily functions, wouldn't it be? Our overall health. So, what is the one thing that you can't live without in this stage of your life? Would it be food? Beyond survival, what? Food brings comfort, culture, and joy, nourishing both body and spirit. Now, what about shelter? Protection from the elements and a space to feel safe and secure is also essential, especially for physically or emotional health. I mean, that is definitely a good one as well. I'm going to also say this: freedom, the ability to make your own choices and live life according to one's values is a great way to personal happiness and fulfillment. Freedom, that's the one thing a lot of us couldn't live without. But the question is, what you cannot live without in this time, in this stage of your life? What about faith or spirituality? For many of us, faith provides a deeper meaning in life, offering comfort during hard times and guiding principles. Oh, I got another good one for you, and I know this is dear in my heart right here. Sleep. Rest is crucial. I'm telling you, I gotta have my sleep for mental clarity, physical recovery, and emotional balance, making it a fundamental need. How about if you can't live without security? Feeling safe in one's environment is necessary, right? For peace of mind and the ability to focus on higher pursuits in life. I can see that. What about self-expression? Can you live without self-expression, whether through art, writing, or a conversation, or expressing thoughts and feelings? I think that's vital for mental health and our well-being and even personal growth. So self-expression Is that the one thing that you cannot live without? Or for our people who love learning something new, like myself, education. Is that something that's the one thing that you can't live without? The pursuit of knowledge and things that will tap into your curiosity, the growth and empowerment, allowing people to navigate and understand the world which we live in. Education. That's powerful. Now, I can understand that too. Now, I've mentioned quite a few already, and some of them are really things that we literally cannot live without, right? Some of them work in tandem. They go hand in hand, like water to take care of our body, and sleep, to make sure that we get the recovery we need. But here's a big one that a lot of people will focus on this. And I tell you right now, technology. Social media, friends, right? For many, technology is a big part of our lives. I mean, there's so many of us who are looking at our phones like every hour. And for some, it's like every 30 minutes, and even some every 15 minutes. That's really powerful if you think about it. That's almost like a major habit that you need to kick. I'm just saying. What about transportation? Is that something that you couldn't live without? I know transportation. If you don't have transportation, especially in Texas or anywhere for that matter, it really would be hard to get around. Technology, transportation, all these things, access to mobility enables our freedom, right? That's part of that freedom, being able to connect with others, being able to deal with opportunities at hand, and the ability to maintain our social life. We need transportation. We need a way to get around. Now, don't we? Okay, so having said all that I've said, with life, with water, with health, sleep, and all of that, transportation, technology, self-expression, security, what about money? Is that the one thing that you couldn't live without today? Financial stability. Wow. Financial stability offers us freedom as well to meet our basic needs, achieve goals, even live without constant worry about our resources, food, water, and where we're going to live, and so on and so forth. That's a powerful one too. But what I also know that is powerful, and I think it applies to all of us? Here it is. It's priceless too, so our time. Oh, our time is precious. And you can't, once you spend your time, you cannot recuperate it. You can't get it back. And having enough time, a lot of us feel there's just not enough time in a day to take care of all the things that we want to take care of. And even our work, our passions, it's all evolves around the time that we have to do the things that we would love to do, and do the things that we must do in order to survive. Time, more precious. Time is so precious. I would consider that just in the same category as breath, as breathing. Our time is valuable. Can you imagine squandering away your time just doing nothing? That's sad, right? At one point, that was me. I was squandering away my time, and I was not thinking of my time as a valuable commodity. So, is that the one thing that you can't live without today? Your time? Now, I know a lot of you consider your time to be so valuable, you make sure that your time is allocated in specific ways. And I applaud you. Here's another thing that a lot of people cannot live without: creativity, the ability to create and imagine and do the things that we would like to do. And I think it brings joy, our personal fulfillment, and often a sense of contribution to our society. If not our society, but at least maybe to family and friends, and a good way to bring joy to others. Well, here's another. If you listen to all those things that you can't live without, I'm just giving you some examples. Okay? So, mental health is one. Mental clarity, emotional stability. That's a fundamental experience right there. Experiencing joy, managing our stress, and maintaining relationships. Mental health. Oh, that's something you can't live without. But here's one that I often tap into every single day. I said it. I know it's up there. It's up there with breathing for me. And you want to know what that is? I'm telling you, you probably wouldn't even guess what this next one is that I tap into every single day. And I can almost tell you, none of you probably tap into it like I do. And you want to know what that is? My innate ability to have hope, a sense of optimism, and belief in a better future. It basically helps us navigate challenges and persist through adversity. It's the ability to know that no matter what I'm going through right now, no matter what I'm facing at this moment, no matter what storms are beating at my door, I hold on to hope, knowing that this too shall pass. So, although I named quite a few of those things there, each of these play a vital role in our life and contributing to our overall well-being and survival, or even happiness. So, out of all those things that I mentioned, which is the one that resonates with you the most? I'm curious, so hit me up at the last podcast 443 at gmail.com. You don't have to be drawn out in your answer. Just let me know. For me, the one thing I couldn't live without at this stage in my life is quite a few of those things that I mentioned. And I'm going to tell you, I believe in the power of connecting with others. Even love, health, purpose, all those things are things that I couldn't live without. Friends, family. And it's hard. Food, water, rest, shelter, freedom, faith or spirituality, sleep, security, self-expression, education, technology, transportation, money, time, creativity, mental health. Last but not least, the power of optimism, hope. My name is Dave. You're listening to the last podcast. Thank you for listening. I wish that you would do me a favor, subscribe, like, and tell your family, friends, associates, and coworkers about this podcast. Thanks again for listening. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.